on a remarkable journey. One of them has been planted by us to sabotage the efforts of the others, who are all trying to win a series of assignments. To stay in the game, the others must find out just who that saboteur is. Who is the mole?
Last week on the assault course, how helpful was everyone really being? And who was it who wasted valuable time by leading the group around an obstacle instead of through it? Someone is sabotaging their efforts. One of these people is a traitor. One of them is the mole. Last week, exhausted after completing the assault course, the 10 of them picked 2 from amongst them for their next assignment.
Who would you like to elect as 2 who are very handy at spinning a yarn?
They picked Shane, a 27-year-old advertising executive, and Fiona, a 29-year-old care worker. They are being taken to Melbourne, and their assignment will be to lie through their teeth to complete strangers and get away with it. For the others, day 3 of their remarkable journey will be completely different. This is Fort Nepean, a now deserted fortress which once guarded the entrance to Port Phillip Bay. It's a place riddled with tunnels, gun emplacements, ammunition stores, lookout points, and bunkers. Most of the fort lies idle, but in one of the bunkers, there's a bomb. A time bomb. They don't know it yet, but 2 of the group will be locked in that bunker, and the clock on the bomb is already counting down.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
You sleep well?
No. No.
From among you, choose 2 who are comfortable in a confined space.
I'm
Right.
not going, man.
Yep.
What about
Okay.
someone
We
small?
got the 2 boys.
Someone
Oh,
small.
I'm used to it.
Are you used to it?
They're used to it. They're used to it. Go.
Yep, go, guys.
See, big fellas. Go.
Michael? John? Just wait with me.
They've selected Michael Laffey, a builder and former AFL player from Victoria, and John Edwards, a 50-year-old plumber from New South Wales. They'll be the ones left in the bunker.
For the rest of you, you'll need to put on your equipment, jump in the rubber duckies, and entrust yourself to the surf lifesavers. They'll be taking you where you need to go. Off you go. All right, you 2 gentlemen, come with me.
The other 6 will be helping Michael and John to defuse the bomb. For now, though, they're being taken to Fort Nepean, the long way round. John and Michael, meanwhile, are being taken directly to the bomb bunker.
Here we are. Gentlemen, you're going to be locked in this cell with a time bomb. You've got about 19 minutes on the clock. There are 12 wires. You need to cut the correct 4 wires in the correct order to defuse the bomb. Your teammates might be able to help you out. And one last thing. If the timer gets down to about 2 minutes, I suggest you throw the protective gear on. It could get ugly in there. In your hat.
Yeah. Oh, thanks very much.
Connecting the timer to the bomb are 12 coloured wires. If Michael and John cut the 4 correct wires in the correct order, they'll stop the bomb exploding and they'll win $10,000. So, which of the wires do they need to cut? They can't possibly know, unless they have outside help. Their 6 teammates are coming to the rescue. When they arrive at Fort Nepean, they'll need to split up to look for and solve a number of puzzles. The correct answer will give them a colour corresponding to one of the wires on the bomb. Get all 4 puzzles right and they'll have the colours of the wires Michael and John need to defuse the bomb. Simple. Unless, of course, one of these 6 people is the mole.
Time is now of the essence, people. Your 2 companions are locked in a cell on that hill with a time bomb. To survive, they must correctly cut 4 different coloured wires out of 12. They don't know which colour will get them out. Only you can help them. To give them the coloured wires they need, you have to solve 4 puzzles. The first 3 are in the infrared shack, the disappearing gun emplacement, and the observation deck. For the 4th, find me. I suggest you split up. You've got 15 minutes before detonation. Someone up top. We'll meet you up top.
You two go to the observation.
Where are we meeting?
Meet up top. Okay, let's...
The puzzle in the infrared bunker is straightforward. It's simply a matter of following a squiggly line to its source, a coloured disc. The second puzzle is easier than it looks. If a man can paint a room in 4 hours and another man can paint it in 2 hours, how long would it take them to paint the room if they worked together? The third puzzle requires logic. A tiger is behind one of the doors. 3 of the statements below the doors are false. 1 is correct. Where is the tiger? The final colour is under a heavy weight. To reveal it, they'll need all 6 of them in the one place at the one time. They have less than 13 minutes left, and Michael and John have no idea how the others can help them.
A little bit anxious, sure. This isn't as easy as it looks.
Battery observation point. This way.
The rescuers have split into 3 groups.
You look around in here, I'll look upstairs.
Searching the infrared bunker is Hal Pritchard, a shop owner from New South Wales. With him is Helen Nation, a 54-year-old opal miner. Looking for the clue at the disappearing gun are Emily Fitzsimmons, who at 19 is the youngest of all, and Brooke Marshall, a bar manager from Victoria.
Let's go.
The 2 searching for the observation post are Mel Granturco, a warehouse supervisor, and Angela Linforth, a Western Australian beauty therapist.
Go up there.
Hey, here it is!
Yeah.
Here it is! The doors are false.
Angela and Mel are the first to find a puzzle.
There, no. Tiger is B or C. B or C. Tiger is in A or D. The tiger is not in D. D's out.
Hal and Helen are still looking for one of the colours in what they think is the infrared bunker, but they're looking in the wrong place. They're not in the infrared bunker at all. They're in the engine house. Even so, Hal finds what he thinks they need.
Got it.
Are we reading it or just running?
What?
Are we reading it or...
No, there's nothing to read.
Oh, isn't it? What is it?
It's a piece of wire.
Mate, we're down in 9 minutes.
Down in the bunker, Michael and John are feeling
Yeah,
helpless.
just keep hunting around with the torch. I'll start whistling.
Anybody out there?
B or C. B or C.
The tiger puzzle has Mel and Angela stumped. Or is one of them deliberately trying to not solve it?
Purple.
You think so? I don't know, man.
Purple.
Don't trust me!
See if anyone else is ready. Just stick your head out and see if anyone's climbing the hill. Quickly.
No. All right, the tiger is on B. Let's start again, right?
They have only 8 minutes to go, and Brooke and Emily still haven't found their puzzle.
Have you done the puzzle?
Done the puzzle.
Wait there, I'll go and help. Whatever. Come and help us. Yeah, give them a hand with their
What
puzzle.
you look? Are they up there?
Choose a colour door you think is right. Go.
Hang
Pick a
on.
colour.
3 of the statements are false.
Yeah?
All right. So, what, you want me to take the blame and pick it up? You
pick
ready?
one. Yep.
All right, C. Ready?
If C is the correct answer, Michael and John will have to cut a purple wire.
Purple. All right.
Michael and John are running out of time. It will be up to them to decide which order to cut the wires. The answer is right in front of them, and neither of them have noticed it.
How long we got? 7 minutes, 23.
Where's the girls?
7 minutes 23 to go. And Brooke and Emily still haven't found their puzzle.
Brock!
What did you guys get?
A bit of wire. We got wire. What did you get?
Hello.
This. Is that what we got? Wire?
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Guys, here it is.
With just 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go till the bomb detonates, they at last find the
A
puzzle.
man can paint a room in 4 hours and another man can paint the same room in 2 hours. How long would they take to paint the room if they worked together?
The answer's obvious. The faster painter takes 2 hours, so two painters working together must take less than 2 hours. The answer has to be 80 minutes. Yet it takes them close to a minute to work it out.
I've done half of it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And in that time, in 2 hours, the other guy would have done a quarter of it.
Why did it take 2? The man can
It's
paint a room in 2
120
hours.
minutes.
Oh, yeah, so he's quicker.
He can do it in 2.
Anyone take the paint room if they work together. 120.
So it's the opposite way around.
It's 80. It's 80. If one man can do it in 2 hours, which, how long's 2 hours? 120.
120, yes. So
No, it's half. It's half.
Yeah, if he can do it in 2
2
hours,
hours,
and
it's
one
got to be
can-
less than
yeah,
that.
80.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a quarter.
So we're taking the pink?
Yep.
Take the pink.
All right.
They're right, but they've lost precious time.
Let's go, let's go.
If you stop with that,
Anybody there?
They've found 3 colours. They need just one more.
This is the 4th puzzle. It might take all 6 of you to solve it. Remember, you've only got 4 minutes left, and this is for $10,000. Good luck.
This is it.
Less than 4 minutes to go, and John and Michael are beginning to panic.
Anybody there?
Give it a whistle. Yeah, come on, go for it, because we've got...
Anybody there?
oh, maybe we have to lift that thing up.
So it might, yeah, because we've got it on.
Quick, guys, we haven't got
We haven't got much time. Can we just try this? Yep.
Don't drop it.
Maybe someone...
Yellow. Okay, grab it.
Yes.
And
They have the 4 colours. Now they have to find John and Michael.
we're going to find them.
Yeah, there's someone on that hill. The jail.
Up there or up there? I would say.
2 minutes 30 to go, and they're looking in the wrong direction.
Hello, guys.
They're in a cell. Has anybody seen a sign that says cell?
2 minutes 21, and it's Mel who finally hears them.
What's it called?
Orange. What have you got?
What colours did you get?
Orange, pink.
What else have we got?
Yellow.
Yellow and purple.
1 minute 53 till detonation, and they have no idea what order they should cut the wires.
You've got to cut it in the right order, though. You give us the 4 colours.
The one down the bottom. Infrared. Who's infrared?
Orange is first. Helen? Helen was with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we only got one colour.
Come on, just one at a time.
That was the last
First one. The second one was gun emplacement, disappearing gun.
Hey, we get one go at it. We're in
Yep.
it.
They think the order they need is the order in which they found the colours. They have 1 minute and 26 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's definitely pink.
Orange
We got
first,
purple second,
purple second,
pink third,
pink third.
yellow fourth. This is how we got them in order. That's all we...
So you got orange, pink, purple and yellow.
Didn't we got orange, purple,
Orange,
pink.
purple.
Purple,
Purple
pink.
second.
Purple second.
Orange, purple, pink, yellow.
Orange, purple, pink, yellow.
That's it. Let's go for it.
If that's the way you're going to do it, guys inside, I need you to put on your protective gear.
Good luck, guys.
I need you to move upstairs.
Okay, guys, good luck.
They have 60 seconds until the bomb is due to explode, and they have no idea whether the wires they're cutting and the order they're doing them in will successfully defuse it. They have just 51 seconds to defuse a time bomb. Defuse it in time, and they win $10,000.
Oh my God.
Over here. We picked the wrong answers.
Orange? Yep.
About a tiger and a...
We have no question.
We didn't.
Piece of orange wire.
Yeah.
The maths question was right, I reckon.
Next one. That's it.
It's a piece of cord.
Okay, we've got time to do it again or not?
Last, yellow.
They've cut the last wire, and the clock hasn't stopped counting down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go.
Oh no! Haters!
Sorry, dude.
So do you think you cut the right wires?
Good chance we didn't.
Terribly sorry, folks. $10,000 goes begging. Can I see your discs, please? The answers to the puzzles.
That ain't a dish. That ain't a dish.
He's not sure about wire.
Helen. You ran straight past your puzzle. Straight past it. Angie and Mel answered yours incorrectly.
We worked that out.
Gentlemen in the bunker, the answer to the order of the cutting of the wires in front of you the whole time.
Oh, fellas. Oh, geez,
The name of the manufacturer of the explosives? Pyro Explosives Inc. Pink, yellow, red, orange.
We fought over that.
Bad luck. Luckily, you all lived to play another day.
A little later, over a secretly filmed lunch, they started to talk about what had happened with the time bomb. Was their failure a result of confusion, or was it the work of a traitor?
We were told to think about it before we acted, and we basically ballsed it all up. We all went off on our own different tangents.
I don't think we listened.
The first puzzle is in the infrared bunker.
We were just so anxious to get off. We just didn't listen to his instructions. And it's pretty simple, really, if you just listen.
Both Hal and Helen completely missed what they were supposed to find. I know Grant did say there's 3 puzzles there, and they came back with a piece of wire.
From my part, Helen and mine, was a genuine mistake. Helen was somewhat behind me in the whole thing. There's no saying she didn't realise we'd made a mistake and say nothing. There's nothing to read. It's a piece of wire.
I honestly didn't think about it's supposed to be a puzzle. Hal and I went into the wrong building, but I also think that at the time I thought that was Hal's doing. He appeared to not want me to go up top into that final room.
I'll check upstairs, keep checking here.
So I think Mel has got a stronger personality than Angela, and he talked her into the wrong decision.
Choose a colour door you think is right. Go.
What, you want me to take the blame?
John and Michael, and they didn't even find the clue that gave them the basically sequence of the colours and which wires to cut pyro, which is on the bomb under the wires. Both John and Mike were saying that they had no chance finding that, but I don't know. I mean, none of us were in there. We're in the cell with them. So it's sort of hard to know. I mean, one of them could have easily seen it and just let it go.
$10,000 went up in smoke, but there's still a chance of winning $5,000 by day's end.
Hi guys, how you doing?
G'day, how you going?
Good, good. Look, I've got some uniforms here for you to wear.
Shane and Fiona were selected by the others who thought that they would be better than anyone else at spinning a yarn.
Morning. How are you?
Their assignment for $5,000 is to deceive 26 complete strangers. Shane and Fiona must act as tour guides without any of the passengers ever knowing that they're fakes. To win $5,000 for the group, Shane and Fiona must convince 26 tourists that they're genuine tour guides. To film them, we've planted some miniature cameras on the bus. We've also planted 3 people with video cameras who are all pretending to be tourists.
Anybody having a birthday?
To complete the deception, Shane and Fiona must tell 2 blatant lies, and they must be believed. For a bit of fun, they must also tell 2 jokes and get a laugh on each. They're so far doing a good job of deceiving the passengers. None of them seem to have the faintest idea that Shane and Fiona are fake. But Shane is about to risk being exposed as a fake by telling his first blatant
left
lie.
there, ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice these gardens here are actually the Fitzroy Gardens. It's funny because deep within these gardens is Captain Cook's cottage. Has anyone heard of
Shane's tall story is about Captain Cook's cottage, and in particular, Captain Cook.
I don't know whether many of you know this story, but his hand was cut off, and he actually buried his hand underneath the cottage itself, and it's still buried to this day.
The lie has failed. No one believes it for a moment, so it doesn't count. And the lie was so outrageous that some of the passengers might be suspecting that Shane and Fiona aren't what they seem.
And the place was actually haunted by this hand. Look, I kid you not, I'm not having a go, but the place was actually haunted.
Shane's weakened their credibility, and they're still at square one, needing 2 lies and 2 jokes.
Need to get another lie.
We need to get another lie in because that first one didn't go over. So we really need to think about that.
Okay.
We probably need to do a head count.
At the Puffing Billy Railway, it's Fiona who comes up with their next lie.
Before we get going, guys, I just might need to warn you about the snakes. And there's a special type of snake, actually, that's in this area, and it's called a hoop snake. Kind of looks like a tyre on the ground because it's round, and they can actually, when they get going, get up to about 100 k an hour because they bite their tails and they roll down hills and stuff. They go faster than this train. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Success. It was an outrageous lie, but somehow Fiona's gotten away with it. Fiona's clearly the better liar. Or is Shane deliberately doing the assignment badly?
Thomas the Tank Engine actually is a brother train to Puffing Billy. They were both built in England originally. And Puffing Billy's, he's not actually featured on Thomas the Tank, you know, the cartoon or anything, because he came out to Australia.
Another successful lie for Fiona. Thomas the Tank Engine doesn't actually
They've got
exist.
Thomas the Tank Engine balloons and memorabilia and stuff. It's because Puffing Billy was built by the same company.
2 lies down, 2 jokes to go.
We need to now do a joke each.
Okay. All right, it's only very quick, okay? Promise. You have to laugh. You promise you'll laugh?
Promise.
Okay, all right. What's the difference between a coach and a bus? Any ideas?
Tell us.
About $150,000 and a toilet.
Very good, Shane.
Nice try from Shane, but the joke doesn't count because he asked for the laugh. Their disguise is wearing thin, and if any of the passengers realise that Shane and Fiona aren't for real, they'll lose the $5,000. Shane and Fiona are getting desperate.
What goes ha 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 plop? A man laughing his head off.
It's an appalling joke, but it did get a laugh. It's now all down to Shane.
Try and outdo that. Okay, we're on the bus driver theme again. What is the difference between a bus driver and a coach driver? A bus driver collects tickets, and a coach driver has got tickets on himself. Not too bad?
Another bad joke, but it worked. 2 lies, 2 jokes. But for $5,000, have Shane and Fiona really conned everyone into thinking that they're genuine tour guides? Do these 26 tourists really believe that Shane and Fiona are genuine tour guides? If they do, Shane and Fiona will win $5,000 for the kitty. The passengers are being given survey forms. To prove that Shane and Fiona's con has worked, they must score very good or excellent on all the forms.
Bye-bye. Thank you. See you later.
That's it. We did it.
No one else.
Let's hope we got excellence and very goods.
Let's hope.
Back at the hotel, everyone else has been relaxing after their time bomb ordeal and wondering what Shane and Fiona have been up to.
Welcome home.
All right. For the two that have been away, would you like to tell your friends what you've been doing?
Go for it.
Well, basically, we've been acting as tour guides as of this morning on a AAT King's bus tour.
We had to make them laugh twice and tell 2 lies that they believed, real outrageous lies.
The final part of the challenge for $5,000 was the passengers, your customers, had to rate them at least very good or excellent.
Oh.
Unanimously. I have here the result of the survey. We have 9 very goods and 17 excellents for $5,000. Would you like to fill your compatriots in on how you did?
Tell us.
We've had a fairly quiet day.
Didn't do much. Bit of swimming.
We failed in our challenge, guys.
We failed.
Miserably.
Interesting times, interesting things. A few things to consider, I guess, for all of you over the evening. The net result, of course, is you've missed $10,000. That opportunity won't be coming back. You've gained 5. Congratulations on the $5,000.
Thank you.
Fiona and Shane won the team $5,000. But just who was doing most of the work?
I'm really looking closely at Shane.
I better make sure I've got my facts right here. I haven't said anything wrong yet, have I?
He's a public relations kind of person. I mean, he should be able to talk about anything to anybody.
Look, I kid you not. I'm not having a go, but...
So whether that's his strategy to make people think that he's really struggling, I don't know.
I reckon I've got a second job on my hands there, because I thought I did all right.
The following morning. It's day 4 and our contestants are at Portsea on the Mornington Peninsula. Ahead of them is an assignment about probability and how to shift the odds in your favour. Everyone has been told to wear their swimming costumes, but they know nothing else about what lies ahead.
Good morning. Choose from among yourselves the person you believe most deserves a free pass through to the next episode. When you've made that decision, please join me at the Portsea Pier.
One of the 10 will have a chance to get a free pass through to the next episode. He or she will be excused the elimination. So while everyone else is sweating on whether or not they'll be eliminated, whoever's excused the elimination can sit back and relax, safe in the knowledge that they're through to the next episode. Whoever's going to be given the chance to win a free pass is being decided at random. It's Shane. To win the free pass, Shane must dive to the bottom of the sea, pick up a key and hope that it opens a red box. Opening a red box will give him a free pass. But if his key opens a blue box, the group wins $5,000. It sounds simple, but it's the team who will decide when Shane dives in.
Shane, you stay with me.
Thanks.
Just to clarify the rules of the game a little for you. Shane is the only person that can win anything for you. The object of the game for you is to stack the odds in your favour so that when he jumps, he's more likely to open the blue box.
The team wants Shane to open a blue box. That way the team will win $5,000.
Now, he's the only one that can win something for us. If he gets a blue key, we win. If he gets a red key, we lose. That's the only deal.
So to make it more likely for Shane to open a blue box, the team will get rid of the red boxes by diving in one after the other, hoping to bring up red keys.
Exactly. If we start bringing out blue ones, though, our odds start diminishing.
Yeah, we're right to go.
Helen's diving in first. The keys are on the bottom, 5 metres down. There are 10 of them, and they all look identical.
Come on, that's it. Come on. She's down.
Helen's got a key, but which coloured box will it open?
Don't drop it.
Is it pretty far down? Deeper than it looks.
They need to get rid of the red boxes because they're the ones with the free passes for Shane.
Which one would you like me to try first?
Try the blue.
Try the blue.
It's bad news for the team.
Well, guys, the odds get worse.
They've got rid of one of the boxes that would have given them $5,000.
What are our odds now?
It's got worse now, it's 2 to 1.
But when would be the best time? If we get it back to
If we can
like
get
a
it to
50-50?
50-50 is probably good enough. You only want 50-50 and then we can go.
If we can get it to 50-50,
Or even
I say
better,
we
you
go
can-
another one and see what we put pot like on it. Go
if
for
you
broke.
want. If you want. But 50-50 is good
who's
enough.
up?
Brooke's going in next.
Good girl.
6 of the keys down there are free passes for Shane, and 3 of them are worth $5,000 to the team.
Well done. Well done, Brooke.
Hang on.
Oh, no, hang on.
Grant might be key challenge, so just let's
Yeah.
Success for the team.
Congratulations, Shane. Commiserations.
They've got rid of one of the boxes that contains a free pass for Shane, but they need to get rid of
Diving
more
again.
of them before they think about sending him in.
Not so shiny now, mate.
Mike's a powerful swimmer, and reaching the key was never going to be a problem. The question is, which coloured box will it open?
Yes.
Success again. The odds are getting better for the team.
They look better all the time.
Not too good, Grant.
Not good, does it, mate?
It's now Mel's turn, and once again he's hoping to bring up a key to a red box.
You guys are doing it so easy.
Which one would you like me to try? Blue?
They want to get rid of the red boxes, so they're hoping that the key does not open a blue one.
Bad luck, mate. Bad luck.
There are now 3 boxes with free passes in them and 3 containing $5,000.
Looking in my favour, 50-50.
Now's the time for tactics. Do they try their luck and send Shane in now?
It's 50-50.
Yeah, there are
is
3
nothing
red and
else
3
but
blue.
50-50.
Otherwise, you'd be a
Or should they dive again and gamble on getting rid of yet another red box? And what about the traitor amongst them? Is there anything that he or she can do to sabotage the game? Whatever box Shane opens will determine the outcome of the game. If it's a red box, he gets a free pass through to the next episode. If it's blue, the group gets $5,000. The odds are now 50-50. Should they send him in now to get their deciding key? Or dive again and hope to get rid of another red box?
Chances red
Guys,
times in a row.
it's 50-50.
Yeah, there
There
are
is
3
nothing
red and
else
3
but
blue.
50-50.
Otherwise, you'd be a
You want to send him in?
Send him in.
What if we get another red, then our chances are better?
And if we get a blue?
We get this one and it's not what we want, we can always try and even it up again.
Yeah, go, right.
And we could be lucky.
I'm of the other opinion, but it's cool. Whichever.
They've overruled Hell. Rather than send Shane in now, they're diving in again, hoping they can change the odds in their favour. There are 6 keys down there. 3 of them are free passes for Shane, and 3 of them are worth $5,000.
It was harder than I thought. Mel?
They want the key to open a red box.
Yay! Oh my God!
Success for the team. Their gamble has paid off. There are now just 2 red boxes containing free passes for Shane and 3 blue boxes containing $5,000 for the team.
Our chances are good.
Our chances get worse.
Our chances are more than better
Send
now.
him in.
I reckon
Because
send
this
him
is
in.
the best it's
The
been
odds are
so
against
far.
him.
Thanks, guys.
They're not looking after you, no, they?
They're not.
Time for you to go in. Let's go to the ladder.
All right.
They're sending Shane in to get the deciding key. There are 5 keys down there, and they all look the same. If he picks one that opens a red box, Shane will win himself a free pass to the next episode.
Oh, yes. Oh.
The question is, which key should he choose? He's made his choice, and there's no going back. That key will either be worth $5,000 to the group, or it could mean a free pass to the next episode for Shane.
There you go. Well done.
Which would you like me to try first, mate?
Red.
Red.
If Shane's key opens the red box, he'll get the free pass, but the team will lose out on $5,000.
Oh, fantastic.
You've got your free pass through to the next episode.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty darn good.
No $5,000? Shane, you'll be drinking champagne, eating beluga, watching everyone else suffer. For the group, bad luck. There's no money now. The $5,000 goes begging. Mate, you haven't made yourself popular.
I know.
They lost out on the $5,000, but there's at least one person who's happy with the way things have turned out.
As far as elimination goes tonight, well, what can I say other than yee-haw, woohoo? This Jolster boy here, he's through. He is through the next round.
That evening, the remaining contestants each do a computer questionnaire. There are 10 questions, all of them about who the traitor is and what he or she has been doing. Whoever scores least in the questionnaire will be eliminated. They'll be sent home immediately, and they'll lose all chance of winning the money.
It's a big chess game, and if you don't play it properly, you're going to go home. Going from the top, Michael was strongly on my list. He's not as strongly on the list now. Emily's not out of the question. She's on the younger side, but I don't really know enough about her, but she's very, very clever.
Okay, I think my prime suspect is Shane at this point in time. Just a gut feeling on him.
It's very difficult to pick the mole at the moment, but if you had to pick a suspect to lead your list, I'd have to be Brooke at the moment.
Hal Pritchard at the moment. He hasn't said much. He's been pretty quiet. I've kind of narrowed it down to 2 or 3. Emily and maybe Shane would be in there.
I suspected Hal, and Brooke maybe was a suspect. My main suspect at the moment is Mel.
Suspect number 1 would be Fiona, purely because she's very quiet and unassuming.
While everyone else is sweating on the questionnaire, Shane has been relaxing.
Little tradition we have here. There you are, my friend.
Here's cheers.
Here's cheers.
Absolutely.
Through to round 2.
Very much so. Good luck to the guys and girls in there, eh?
Anyone you think is likely to be eliminated tonight?
Yes. Fiona. And perhaps even one of the guys. Maybe Michael.
Is there anyone who you would really hate to see go tonight?
Yeah. I wouldn't like to see Angela go. I think Angela's a bundle of fun, and I don't think she's the mole.
Shane at least is safe. But for one of the other 9, their journey is about to end. Whoever scores lowest on the questionnaire knows least about who the mole is, and he or she is about to be eliminated. He or she must leave immediately without saying goodbye.
Good evening. The end of the first episode together. Our first elimination. The tally stands at 15,000 in the kitty out of a possible 30,000. Well done. But now it's time to say goodbye to one. Let's begin. Who'd like to go first? Mel? John? Angela. Helen. Helen, we have to go. Okay, which one's yours?
She gave everything a go. She was good. She's good value.
She wasn't who I expected to go. That's about all I want to say at the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's come a long way to do this. I don't think she'll be really disappointed.
Disappointing?
Yeah, very.
You were great to have here, and we really appreciate your input.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing the
Yeah,
game.
thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. A long day. Plenty of ups and downs. And I'm terribly sorry, but it's not over yet. In your cars, you'll find directions. We'll see you soon.
Let's go, guys. Yeah, let's do it.
Shower.
Next week on The Mole, hunting and being hunted. A pitch-black maze filmed with night vision cameras.
Turn right, keep going.
But someone is doing their best to make them fail.
Gotta hurry now.
On the run in Melbourne.
Young girl running around.
Catch the fugitive for $10,000.
Mike, I've seen her.
But the fugitive can hear everything that's being said.
Oh my
and
God.
dressing their teammates. They've been together a week, so how well do they really know each other?
Just let me get my hand out of these. There we go.
3 more assignments.
Got it.
Turn left.
3 more opportunities for sabotage.
Straight back to where I came from.
3 more chances to catch the mole.
Adelaide Crows take on a determined-to-win Western Bulldogs in top-class footy of the Ansett Cup. Friday night at 7:30 on the one to watch at Southern Cross. Stay with us now, though, for Blue Healers.